Hey, folks, it's Mike North here on 560WIND.com. Catch me every Tuesday morning with John and Amy at 7:45. Steve Cochran in the afternoons on a Friday. And also, check me out right here every single day. And don't forget about north2north.com with other videos that we have. And check out all our wonderful advertisers. Hey, guess what? The post office, how are they ever going to get out of debt? Do you know how much money they are spending a year on retired pensions? $5 billion a year. Okay, plus benefits and everything else. Medicare, $11 billion a year. There's not going to be any more overnight delivery. My question would be, what do you need the post office for? Everything now is done by email. I'm going to say this. Do you remember the Pony Express? How did that work? It was great, wasn't it? Why don't we still have it? Do you remember the choo-choo train? Remember the choo-choo train after the Pony Express? Wasn't that great? Let me tell you this. The post office, because we're losing billions every year, has to straighten out its deal. If they don't, they're going to be irrelevant in 2 to 3 years. All they're going to be delivering is junk mail. Bills now are done by email. Everything that you used to get in the mail, unless you get a letter from grandma, I mean, basically you can do almost by email. Now, can the post office figure something else out? Yeah. As the head or the postmaster general, Mike North, would say this: compete with UPS. Why are you letting them take all your business? Go up against them. Could the federal government figure out a way to beat UPS? And I know the guy at UPS is probably going, Mike, what are you doing? Hey, it's all about competition. And we still need the post office because you can't leave those people who retired. You can't leave them who retired hanging there without their benefits. So I'm all for competing with UPS. But if you stick to this plan, you'll be gone in 5 years. And I'll keep this tape. Because you know what? I make a lot of predictions and other people get the credit. All right? I mean, I'm telling you, if I didn't have so many skeletons in my closet, I'd like to do the debates and run for president. But I can't. 999, don't cut it. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it. How about this? New York has announced $53 billion budget every year for Medicaid. New York. Do you know how much is stolen from fraud every single year? 23 billion of it. Can somebody please hire somebody like we would do here in this company if we were losing money or we couldn't figure out what was going on and we exhausted everything? We'd bring in somebody. Can somebody do that? Why would you pay taxes and basically almost half are gone and nobody knows what happened to them? People are stealing. Alec Baldwin was kicked off a plane this morning. That's just in. I'm sure you'll check the TV out all day on that. You know what? I'm not even going to have Corey bother with this guy. I like him a lot, but he thinks he's the cat's meow. He wouldn't listen to the flight attendant. Flight attendant told him 3 times, shut your little game off. I guess it's Scrabble and Friends. Not Scrabble, something else and Friends. Sorry, Scrabble. And he wouldn't do it. He thinks he's bigger than life. He was supposed to leave the country in 2008 when he said if President Bush gets elected, he'll leave. Or not 2008, whenever Bush ran. You know what? He was supposed to leave. He's still here. I like him in the movies. Shut up. Obey the law. Set an example. Okay? That's all I'm saying. How about this? Unbelievable. If the President of the United States was coming to my high school, Sun High School in Chicago back in the day, and I was a dropout, but if he was coming to Sun and I was out of school and my friend said President's coming tomorrow, I'd go to watch him, right? Kansas, President Obama comes, they give the kids the option. You can stay in class and do other things or go see the president. You know how many kids decided not to see the president? 60%. Now, I know it's a Republican state, but if the president of the United States is coming to your high school, you would think the whole school would be there. Unbelievable. That tells you how things has changed, isn't it, folks? Tells you how things have changed. By the way, Albert Pujols, now they're saying the Cubs might be interested. Are you kidding me? The Cubs would never spend that much money. They've spent a lot of money, and they've misspent it. Look, I don't mind them spending money, but I want them to spend it right. Now, they're not going to spend it when the right guy to get is Albert Pujols. They're just waiting for Pujols to sign, establish the market for Fielder, and then they're going to go after, him, hopefully. We'll see what happens with that. Also, don't forget, Caleb Haney waiting for you on Sunday. It's going to be beautiful today. Going to be nice. It's fall here in Chicago. Check your listings. You've been listening to 560WIND.com. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our number one priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com.